today now your one and only wellness teacher, your one and only longevity teacher, Timzykay. And I know you're come today because I want to help you, help me, make we take help ourselves. Take reach 120 years where God don't give us Baba God them. What I want to today now, something where they very important for our longevity. And what they call and what they call preventive health care. Preventive healthcare. What is this preventive healthcare? My people, when I don't hear them before when they talk say prevention is better than what? You don't complete that. Prevention is better than cure. Because the money way for take cure the disease we can they worry you now. Go be 5 times, 10 times past the money way for take prevent her. Now why they say prevention is better than what? Cure. And when I don't hear them before when they talk say now waiting person no. Now they kill her. But when the person don't know, no fit kill her. Why? Because he don't sabi her. People of God, it get the very few things where they shorten our lifespan. Things where me and you they do every day where they reduce our span. God don't give us one chance day, but as soon as they come out 1 day, 2 days, 2 years, 5 years from our life, when we supposed to live long years. And these are the things what I want to talk about today. Now, my country people, Coral Club has created what we call the 4-step to health model. The 4th step to health model has to do with the body protection and the hazard prevention. That be the things we say we go do to ensure say our body no go worse past the state where you don't take them now. And what are these things? It is put in a model of what we call the WTF model. What is this WTF model? It has to do with the water, the technology, and the food we they eat. How this in the tell reduce our lifespan, I will let you know. Now my country people, if you now notice well, those days our papa, our mama, our forefathers, our great grandfathers, how many years did they live? 60, 70, 80, some even they reach 100, 120. Why did they live long? Yeah, by also we say we don't get knowledge. Also we say we don't live for town. Also we say we don't wise for here based on the things we don't take sabi. We are living lesser years than our own forefathers they live. And I will tell you why. One of the reasons are the water, where our forefathers they store water. Back in those days, what our forefathers they store the water, they store the water inside calabash, inside pot, inside jars. These are places that are cool and do not expose the water to any risk. But in our present days today, what would they store our water, my brother? Would they store water inside plastic bottle? Now the plastic bottle won't be the problem, but what will become the problem now? Why would they expose that plastic bottle to sunlight? Because when you expose that plastic bottle contained with water into sunlight, what happens is that 2 carcinogenic chemicals are being released into this water, what we call the bisphenol A and the phthalate. When these 2 chemicals don't enter inside your water, your 2 korokoro I know go piss here. When I'm waiting go be the very triggers of the genetically linked diseases where they inside our body. So it is very advisable. If you want to drink your water, make sure you store your water inside flasks. If you carry your water come on, make sure say your water not inside plastic bottle. Because if you carry that water come on, sun they burn am, you just release chemical wey go dey intoxicate your water. Before you know, we never know wetin go cause one challenge or the other. So best thing to do, store your water in a flask or store your water in a BPA-free bottle as we have here at the Coral Club. What will be the second aspect of the preventive healthcare what they talk about? This aspect now what we they call technology. The phone where they use, the laptop where they take you stay seminars, how they take CCU. Now all of this is where they cost reduce our lifespan. Now technology has the capability to reduce the human lifespan by 20%, which is very, very bad for the outcomes of our long lifespan. And how this they take happen? It gets what they call electromagnetic radiation. The thing where they give your phone service make you take see this video as they take see as connection they take enter for your phone. Now that electromagnetic radiation where they move through your phone. It good for your phone also you go fit get network. But my brother, it no good for your body. It no good for your cells. You know why? Because whenever there is an interrelation of electromagnetic waves with our cells, there are tendencies for us to lose our cells as a result of the communication of electromagnetic radiation along our environment. What is electromagnetic radiation they come from? They come up from our phones, they come up from our laptops, they come up from our tablets, they come up from even the microwave way they use to take one food, they come up from that place. Even that wireless router where you take it for your house, they give Wi-Fi for everybody. My brother, everybody don't they fry now as it is so. Our cells are dying as we are being exposed to electromagnetic radiation. Based on medical research, we found out that for every 1 minute phone call on the phone, you are able to lose at least 1,000 brain cells as a result of your phone call. And how can we prevent this? What will be the first thing we're supposed to do? And when they put on our phone for pocket, one and stop that thing. Because if you continue to pull your phone for your pocket, you are interrelating with the testes and the prostate of your reproductive organ. And this has the tendencies to change the structure and also alter the functions of these organs. If you have a phone, make sure you install a neutronic sticker on top of it so that you can be able to be protected from the electromagnetic waves that are being exposed around your devices and save your body from triggering the diseases that are not meant for you. Country people, waiting with the last thing what I want to let you know about now the food where we dey chop. How many of you know say even the food where they chop, no, they give you the total amount or the enough amount of nutrient where you supposed to take care from that food. The reason why now because of the fertilizer where they take you to grow our food. Now for Obodo Oyibo, they know they're using organic fertilizer again. What's in they use now, what's in they call organic fertilizer, and now part of the reasons why they are alive, they live long and they live very, very long, many years. But here for Africa, what do they do? 100% everything will be in organic fertilizer, and these are made of chemicals. We try our possible best to not be exposed to man-made creations which are capable of helping us, but at the end of the day, dilapidating our health span. And it is very important that if you are cultivating your crops or for whatever food you're eating, it should be made from 80% made of organic fertilizer and 20% of inorganic fertilizer. Because with these exact levels of fertilizer introduction, you are sure that you're going to get 100% of your nutrients, and you're going to be sure that your foods are safe for eating and not going to be triggering other things that are able to bring out the genetically linked diseases that are in you. So my country people, when I don't hear me, I don't sweat finish, I don't talk everything, because I like to impart knowledge inside you so that you go feel live that long this way you feel it. Join me for my next video where I'm going to talk about something else which will be very important to your health, something which will make you live 120 years, because now they go where me and you go make for this life. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned with us and we are going to see you again. Remain smart, remain Cora, and be yourself.